Hi everyone from the Central Coast Sports College community. Nice to see you again. I thought I'd do another update in regards to the current situation with the COVID lockdown as it affects us and our community at large, and with just one or two other quick updates. Some of this information will be available in our newsletter, but I thought it's nice to just get a little video update as well. As most of you probably saw, the Premier announced some updates or some continued restrictions to the lockdowns and how it might affect all of us. We are unfortunately in the greater Sydney region, and so some of these things do affect us. The nice news for us as a school is that it doesn't really ultimately affect our operations as they were last week. So business as normal within the context of what we're dealing with at the moment. As a family, if for whatever reason you've looked at the health orders and you've made a decision that it's appropriate to send your child to school, which you can do obviously, please do that, and we'll continue to look after them at school. Obviously, our staff have done a great job of putting together a good online learning program as well. So if you are working from home, your child's working from home, they can continue to do that. Staff have sent out communication in regards to the plans for the coming week. If you haven't got that already, expect to see that in the next 24 hours. But once again, if you're finding it difficult to have your kids at home, or you work from home and it's just not that part of it's not working well, and you need to send your kids to school, please understand that your kids can come to school. However, obviously the advice that we received from the government is if children can work from home, obviously that's preferable, but we do understand the challenges for families that have got work, that they need to work. It's an important time to ensure you're still obviously able to earn an income. So please understand, as a school community, we are open. We won't turn any kids away. That being said, we do also have a great online learning program. So if we could just all work together as best we can and continue to support the government and their initiatives around ensuring we minimise unnecessary travel. But I just wanted to make sure parents understood where the school stands at this stage with the current updates that just came out. Teachers and education workers are classified as authorised workers, so our teaching staff are on a rostered schedule. Many are at school and many are also working from home as well, managing the needs of all of our different students and where they're at. So hopefully that provides a bit more clarity for families at home. At this stage, it's as we were last week, and the operations will continue to go as they were last week. Our buses are still operating and still running. And if you have any questions or are not sure about anything particular, please do shoot those through to us and via email, and we'll do our best to respond as quickly as we can. The other thing I wanted to mention as well with regards to the COVID-19 current lockdown, I understand many of our families run small businesses, particularly if you're obviously in the construction industry with the suspense of work that's happening at the moment. I do want to put a request out to families. If you are struggling financially due to this current lockdown and you're potentially going to lose some income, please understand, as a school community, we're here to support each other. There will be a link in the newsletter linking families to a form that they can fill out, and if you have lost income directly related to this current lockdown, please fill that form out. If you do need any financial assistance, let us know. We'll do our best to support where we can. We as a school often also run very fine to the bone, ensuring we provide as much value as possible. However, I'd hate to see any families leave the school community at the moment because of the fact that they're struggling to pay fees due to the current lockdown and the impact it may have on their income. So please, if we could all just come together as a community right now and really support one another. Please don't be embarrassed about that, but genuinely, if your business has had to close and you've lost substantial cash flow during this current period, I know the state government's put out a lot of grant offers out at the moment. Obviously, we encourage families that can apply for those to go ahead and do that to help pay those ongoing expenses. But if you are struggling financially due to the current lockdown and the cessation of many of our businesses, please look at our newsletter. There'll be a link in there linking you to a form that you can complete, which just allows us to start a dialogue about how we might be able to support each other during this period. I hope everyone else is going okay. Please remember to get your kids out and make sure they get some energy. And as parents, it's really important to take that time as well. It's really easy to go into our shell during this periods, and before you know it, it can be a really tough time. So we're all here together. We're all going to get through this, and I hope everything's going okay for everyone else. And we'll see many of your children online over this next week, and many of them in person as well. Please be safe, and we look forward to sending through other updates as they become available, and we'll do our best to get that information out as quickly as we can. Until next time, bye for now. It's Paul Chapman. Speaks later. Bye-bye.